In this next webcast on writing your personal statement, we're going to move forward. We've spent the last couple of days writing out, brainstorming, looking at different themes. Now we're going to take a look at that list that you've created and those questions that you've answered. And I want you to choose one or two of your favorite responses. Make sure your written description addresses the following three questions. So as you look at your favorite responses to some of those statements such as an achievement that made you feel terrific, or a time you blew it but how you came back from it, ask yourself, what were the key moments and details of that event? Stop right now and write that. Pause the webcast and write that out. The next question is, what did you learn from that event? Okay, stop right now and write down what you learned from that event. Okay. The last question is, what aspect of this event stays with you the most? What do you remember to this day and carry with you? Okay, stop now and write that out. All right. Now that you've written that out for one of your responses, you're going to do the same thing for the other response that you've selected that you like. Again, making sure that you're answering these questions. Okay, the next step after you've looked at those questions and examined them in more depth is, let's take a look at what those events and experiences mean. What does this event really tell you about yourself? Stop now and write that out. What makes this particular event or interaction special? And how does this event make you special or make you stand out? Okay, maybe you overcame something, maybe you helped someone. What truth about you is revealed through this event? Stop now and write your answers to these questions. Now that you've written the answers, we're going to start structuring your personal statement. Okay, your personal statement is going to start with an introductory paragraph with some type of theme. Are you creative? Are you persevering? Okay, with that theme you want to bring out. It's going to be between 2 and 4 paragraphs in the body. And the final paragraph is going to contain the most important information. Okay, a conclusion that you're going to come up with, it's going to widen the lens and wrap up the whole personal statement. Okay, so let's take a look at the personal statement tool and kind of talk through what that means. Okay, what you're looking at now is the personal statement tool 2 that we're going to use to help write out your personal statement. You'll notice at the top we have a place to put notes regarding the incident that you're going to recall for your personal statement. Here's kind of where you jot down, again, why is this incident important? And where it says theme is where you're going to wrap up, what is the overall theme of your statement? Am I a persevering person? Am I a courageous person? Do I display a lot of character? Okay, that's where you're going to put the theme. The next 4 boxes are really where we're going to do our work. Okay, the first is the introduction. The introduction sometimes is even written last. I would actually skip it and write the paragraphs, the body paragraphs first, and then come back to the introduction. So let's take a look at the beginning paragraph. Your introduction is kind of where you establish the tone of the personal statement and set it to a scene, where you define the theme and you generally hook your reader in by sparking the interest. Okay, the body paragraph is really the meat of your personal statement. This is where you're going to expand on those topics. Okay, this is where you're going to give the examples that show you're a courageous person, or you're a fun person to be with, or whatever it is that theme is saying. This is where you're going to put it. Okay, your conclusion is where you're going to wrap up that final thought about who you are, what you learned about yourself, and why you're here. I want you to stop right now and take a few hours to fill out this personal statement template.